I'm Spazzo, and this is the 28 House. And here at the 28 House, we've been enjoying ourselves. We've been having fun, shooting all sorts of, well, whatever. And in that time, we've come up with a bit of a motto, and that motto is IDQUID, which stands for I don't know what I'm doing. And for that reason, we sometimes have more footage than we need and we end up cutting it, or we don't have enough footage and we end up just not using it. And then occasionally we lose footage, and if that footage is recovered, we'd still like the opportunity to share it. And while there isn't really enough for one episode, what I think we're about to do is compile some footage from different events into a whole episode, because I would still like to share it. And that's what we're about to do right now. So I mentioned before that I dressed as Bill Cipher last year for a convention, and it was the last real costume I made before I started doing this. We didn't have any equipment, so we were just recording on our phones, and unfortunately they filled up or died, and so we didn't have a lot of footage. I even asked people who attended if they had any footage of me as Bill Cipher, because we really didn't. But we scrounged, and my wife found some videos she posted to Facebook. So I snatched them up, and I figured I'd just put them on this episode because they were a lot of fun, and I just really wanted to share them. All right. Beware mortals while I enter the escalator. I think I'm going to face this one. Yep. When you've conquered dimension after dimension after dimension, but never conquered your mortal enemy, stairs. You're at a convention.
You did it though.
Yeah. I wasn't going to use that elevator.
I was totally ready to catch you.
Yeah, I was too.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. We made it up the escalator just fine, so I figured I'd have no trouble getting down.
You're coming to the end. Yeah.
Yep.
That was great.
Yeah. That's after no practice. Thank you. There's nothing quite like the feeling of knowing you have no equal on this mortal plane. Bill Cipher, that's me. Have you summoned me? Have you need of me?
You want to get it on that?
You got $20.
I can give you all sorts of things. All you got to do is shake my hand. I promise you there's no cost to this whatsoever. See you in your mind.
Can we get a picture?
Absolutely.
Howdy.
Ready? All right, here we go. Got it. Thanks.
Do proton packs work on you, or is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm far too ethereal for proton packs.
Oh, I see.
Higher plane, multidimensional, all powerful.
Hey, will you shake
Bill
my hand?
Cipher. Are you sure you want to shake my hand?
I'll then get it.
You will not regret this.
That is awesome.
Thank you. Make sure you remind me to duck.
Because the notice be Illuminati.
We went to A-Fest in Dallas this August, and frankly, a lot of things just went wrong. We ran into all sorts of issues, so we didn't get nearly as much footage as we wanted. We couldn't really do a whole episode about A-Fest. But we did get some interviews, and some of them I liked, and so I really just want to use them, and hopefully things go better next time. But to be quite honest, as I said before, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's very likely the chances for failure are very high no matter where I go and no matter what I do. So I should just feel lucky whenever I get something good. I'm here with famed attorney and guy who gets a lot of work, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, I noticed that they got new people starring in the games. You still getting a lot of work?
Yes, sir. New work every day.
Every day? You don't object maybe to people taking cases that you normally would be defending?
I mean, I usually try to take most cases, but it kind of depends on the client.
You really go above and beyond. You're basically like detective slash lawyer slash everything, ain't you?
Yes, a lot of times the police don't really know what they're doing, so I have to help them out.
I know it's not really in your wheelhouse, but did you make it into the last Marvel vs. Capcom game, the one that's about to come out?
I don't believe so.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That really is. I hope they didn't give it to some young lawyer.
No, they probably just went in a new direction.
That's good. That's good. I'm here with Hyrule Denzian and... Whoa. Hold up. What did I just say? Denzians? It's denizens. Why would I use the wrong word? I'm cutting this. We're not using it. Because I sound like a drunk dude at a bar trying to hit on a girl using big words and totally messing it up. So yeah, we're cutting it. Well, I mean, I guess we can keep it. I mean, I've already embarrassed myself this much. It won't make that much a difference at this point. I'm here with Hyrule Denzian and masked person who just wants to have a little fun, Skull Kid. Skull Kid, tell me about yourself. Tell me what. Hey, so it's really hot, and I was thinking maybe if the the moon. Also, the moon apparently is going to be blocking out the sun in a couple of days. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? I don't think so. I like to laugh. Do you like to laugh? Are there any other awful things that apparently have happened over the last couple of years that you might be responsible for? Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go meet with the mask collector because I all of a sudden feel like I need to collect them and that some good might come from that. But I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'm going to fist bump. Bam. Oh. See you inside the moon. Thank you. I'm here with Pokemon Team and Scourge of Alola, Team Skull, and their leader, Guzma. Guzma, tell me about yourselves. Tell me what you guys are doing here.
Well, let's see, we just raiding the A-Fest, we stealing everybody's Pokemon, and we just causing a scene. You know how we do with Team Skull.
Yeah. Glad to see you got a Gengar and not like a whole bunch of Salandit. Because I feel like sometimes Team Skull overuses the Salandit a little bit.
Hey, man, his name is Tupper.
Tupper?
Tupper. His name is Tupper. Okay, it's a girl, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, no,
her name
absolutely.
is Tupper.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's all right, man. Like, we got a Gengar with us. We got, do we have any other Pokemon?
He's in my premier ball.
Oh, yeah, we got other Pokemon.
Who did you steal that Premier Ball from? There we go. All right,
Just
cool.
know, guys, just join Team Skull. We got 6 beats. That's all you need to know.
You definitely got 6 beats. I love it. All right.
Dropping bars.
To forget the heat.
Yeah. And you got an issue, you can always battle us to prove that you're better.
Battle us, win a prize,
Yeah. And, also, if you've seen Giovanni or Team Rocket, no good.
Tell him he sucks.
Always
We're
up.
coming back for that Darkium.
Got it. So Team Rocket, we got a thumbs down, but give a like to Team Skull, right?
All right. Yes, that is right.
Is your Golisopod still a winner?
Oh, yeah. And Team Skull, we the best.
You can't argue with such confidence. And I'll make sure the Aether Foundation knows where you guys are hanging out.
All right, yeah, please.
All right. A lot of people go to conventions to meet celebrities, and frankly, it's one of the best reasons to go. I mean, to get the opportunity to meet someone you've been watching for years or listening to for years is a great opportunity. And I enjoy it too, obviously. I meet some of my favorite actors and voice actors, and I get autographs, and I get pictures, and I am generally grateful every time I get the chance. But I don't typically get starstruck. I'm typically very happy to meet them, but I'm not gushing over or crying or any of that other fantastic stuff. And that's the case with most of the celebrities that I meet, with one major exception. And of course, at New Year's, I got to meet my favorite voice actor of all time, and that, of course, is Rob Paulsen. I embarrassed myself in front of Rob Paulsen, but I really felt like I had to because he's been one of the most formative voices in my entire life. I was listening to him before I could even walk and talk. And so when I got the chance to meet him at Nerd Year's Eve, I was more than happy to get my money's worth as far as everything I had to say to him. Sorry, I just gotta say. Okay, I gotta say. I skipped the October convention when my wife told me you were going to be at this one. Because I've been telling Devin for years to get you.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Because you are, I come to you so many times, and I don't get starstruck by all the other people that they got here. After going to enough conventions, you know, I've already met Stan Lee, I've already got his autograph, all this other stuff, and the guests, they're all great. But you are, without a doubt, the most important pop culture influence in my life. Because I have been listening to hearing you since I was 4 years old. And you are when anybody else has ever watched. You're the one who taught me to be funny. Wow. I know you don't write most of the stuff, but the delivery was so magnificent for Raphael and for Yakko and for Pinky that I learned how to be funny from you. Every time I get a laugh out of Vicky, every time I get a laugh out of one of my friends, my parents, it's because you taught me how to be funny before anybody else did. And you bring that up a lot in your podcast, about how important it is, and I was looking forward to this moment to get to tell you these things. Like, and I just told jokes, pretending to be an impressionist, and I got laughs, and that was, I didn't need to go to contest, I got the laughs, and I was like, and I got those laughs, I was so happy, Vicky saw me happy, all of that is because I heard you make me laugh, taught me how to be funny, it is the prime characteristic that probably my friends love most about me, and I wouldn't be funny if it wasn't for all the funny you gave me. And it is so important that you hear that. This is what I'm here for. So
you've blown me away. I'm not often speechless, considering what I do for a living.
Right.
That is the ultimate compliment. Humor is such a big part of my life, and it helps. It helps so much to be funny and to be able, more importantly, to make other people laugh. So I can't ask for a bigger compliment. Thank you. And let me come over there because I want to do a Pinky Are You Pondering?
thank you.
So now then, I want you to ask me, Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Go ahead.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, Brendan, but me and Pippi Longstocking, I mean, what would the children look like? Nerve! Oh, look, he's going to pee himself. Hey, don't go any lower. Stay up there. He's peed himself. Oh, yeah. That's all right. You're his wife. You can see that. Take care, buddy. Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year. Denzians.